Happy 4th of July 2020. You know me. It's Dick Zigun, the permanently unelected mayor of Coney Island, keeping my promise to make another State of Coney Island address once a week all through this pandemic. Come on through, sir. The door is open. This is the first time the doors at Coney Island, USA have been open since the first week of March. Coney Island, USA, as you know, is a not-for-profit art center in Coney Island. Please consider donating, contributing to Coney Island, USA. Please shop the online gift shop with those incredible Mermaid Parade t-shirts at our website, coneyisland.com. And now that it's the 4th of July, as you can see, it's our very first day experimenting, trying out a sidewalk cafe. We've never had one for the free part. But look,
you guys want to come in?
If you come to Coney Island, if you're a fan of Coney Island, USA, we will sell you a beer and you can drink it right outside of our 1917 landmark building. So, beer, wine, soda, possible today, 4th of July 2020. We're not letting people inside yet. We'll be working on how to social distance that. So the jukebox, coming soon. Can you play pinball? Can you put a quarter in the gumball machine? Can you use the gift shop on site? Not today, but I hope coming soon. The museum, can 5 people be up in the museum at one time, socially distanced? Theoretically possible. We'll see if that works out end of July and August. It's 4th of July. In Coney Island, we have annual traditions. The New Year's Day polar bear swim, summer solstice mermaid parade. 4th of July, it's time for the hot dog eating contest. What do we normally do? Well, normally there's a big screen in the middle of the street. Normally on the 4th of July, the street's closed. I jump into the middle of the street. There's no traffic. And right in front of Nathan's, there's a giant jumbotron. And we can see in real life time how the contest is going. Well, not today, not 2020. There is a new world's record. They just had the hot dog contest in an undisclosed location. Joey Chestnut set a new world's record of 75, but you couldn't see it live, only on ESPN. Come on back in. So America, let's talk hot dogs on the 4th of July. I think the Feltman's hot dogs you can buy in the supermarket are the best tasting. Obviously, Nathan's makes America's hot dog. I got nothing against Nathan's. Today, I'm eating boar's head to stay neutral. And for the record, the hot dogs here in Coney Island at Ruby's and Paul's Daughter, 5 Corner, Williams Candy Shop, they're good too. Like I said, normally at this time, on the 4th of July, I'd be watching ESPN on the big screen. But today, we're inside Coney Island, USA's landmark art center for a talk. Me and you, let's talk about the July 4th traditions going back to 1916 in Coney Island. Charles Feltman, a German immigrant, invented the hot dog. Put a sausage in a roll like this. First done, 1876. He started building the Feltman's restaurant in 1871. The price of a hot dog then 10 cents. Nathan Handwerker, the name you know more than Charles Feltman, Nathan didn't invent the hot dog, he invented fast food. Nathan was an immigrant from Poland. Hey, waiter, can I get a big glass of water, please? He was from Poland, working at Feltman's restaurant. There were entertainment, there was piano players. Nathan, the waiter, made friends with the entertainers. Jimmy Durante and Eddie Cantor loaned him $300 in 1916. Fast food was invented. You don't sit down at a table, you stand up at a corner. You eat at the street. The price of his hot dog, half the price of Feltman's, 5 cents. In 1984, when I got hired by the Coney Island Chamber of Commerce to do their special events, Nathan's was the biggest contributor to the Coney Island Chamber of Commerce. My first office in Coney Island in 1984 was Nathan's own office on the second floor of the restaurant. Nathan sponsored a day at the circus when Ringling Brothers was at Madison Square Garden with giant costume figures of Nathan, Ida Handwerker. I got to play Ida in drag for the day. According to the legends I learned, the first hot dog contest started in 1916. Babe Ruth got involved. It was a small event. It was friends of Nathan Handwerker. Maybe the record would be 12, 15 hot dogs. Nathan would hang out with Jimmy Durante, Eddie Cantor. Did you know the famous silent movie star Clara Bow started out as a bun slicer at Nathan's? Hey, that's an idea for a play. Clara Bow, Jimmy Durante. Right behind Nathan's was a mobster bar called the Harvard Inn, where, no kidding, Scarface himself, Al Capone, 18 years old, got a scar in Coney Island. There's some play about that. Oh yeah, I wrote it. It's called The Education of Al Capone as if told by Jimmy Durante. That's another talk. Back to hot dogs. So, in 2016, I actually did a hot dog eating contest against professional eater Crazy Leg Conti. It was sanctioned by the International Federation of Competitive Eating. If you don't believe me, look at the graphic right here. See what it says, IFOCE, International Federation of Competitive Eating. Of course, Crazy Legs Conti won the contest with 92-minute hot dogs. I did a respectable 87, I did. And I learned a few things. So, if you want to have your own hot dog eating contest at home, you need to learn how to win the contest, and it ain't pretty. You got to dunk your roll in water, get the bread down easily. It's really gross, but Crazy Leg Conti told me, even though it's greasy, you gotta like help with your digestion and squeeze the hot dogs first. No. George Say is the genius behind the hot dog eating contest. He's the guy who invented the International Federation of Competitive Eating, made it an international sport, got ESPN involved, and Coney Island once again has figured out how to dominate the news, how to dominate American popular culture with gluttony. How many can you eat? You think it's pretty? And remember, you gotta squeeze these by hand. It's so gross, but this is the way the professionals do it. So, please, if you love Coney Island, if you come to the beach, please see if our cafe is open. Please go to coneyisland.com, buy the gift shop. Those Mermaid Parade t-shirts are terrific. I'm going to finish the rest of these, and then I think we're going to finish up with another way of celebrating the 4th in Coney Island. Bon appetit. Remember, if you want to be a winner, soak your buns, squeeze and break your sausage in your hands before you eat it. This is the way you win. I didn't say it was going to be pretty. So, happy birthday, America! And as we wrap up, for those of you who can't imagine a 4th of July in Coney Island without fireworks, I've got a surprise for you. This might take me an hour and a half. Oh. Thank you, sir. He might not be. Yeah, you can do them. It doesn't have to be my. Yeah. Hey.
One more.
One more.
Come on.
Yeah. Hey, and I'll see you next week. Bye.